Not everybody does it. We're gonna change it. That's
Well, it's also peaking in Discord, so it's kind of hard to keep up.
um,
Yeah. When it peaks too hard, you just like cut off.
okay, I see. Oh man. Either way, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Ghoul, aka Galaxy Ghoul, and welcome back to the HHA, the Hidden Hueco Academy podcast.
Yeah.
We are here with our co-hosts Diabolic Hollow and Frosty Tofu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's going good, gang. It's going good, gang. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
man.
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. Some fucking technical difficulties. My audio for the episode we recorded last time was just like dissipated into thin air. So it's just like half
We
of
have
it's
a
just
missing
no
episode
audio.
now
Yeah.
that'll never be aired.
I mean, it would be so weird, so awkward to listen to, man. I tried stitching it together, but it's just like there's this whole contextual clips that are just not there. People will not know what we're talking about.
Right. I see. I see. I see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we apologize for the wait, but we tried recording, had some technical difficulties, and of course, we had Thanksgiving week roll up on us, so that
Oh,
was
yeah.
Oh yeah,
interesting.
some IRL stuff too. So
Yeah, so we've been away from the keyboard and mouse and everything. So it's good to come back after I don't want to say the holidays, but after a holiday and just really can talk about what's going on in gaming lately. A lot of things have been going on in gaming lately. This last month, November was a really hot month for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So a good 80 to 90% of our topics are going to be gaming related with things hot and new and upcoming. Um, in recent gaming entertainment news, two major IPs have dropped within the last month of November, starring Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Spider Man Miles Morales. Now, we did talk about this on the previous recording, but like we stated, it didn't really come out, so we're going to just touch on it a little bit. What do you guys think about what you've seen so far, or have you played any of these titles?
So, Hollow probably has like the most experience with Valhalla, and I guess you guys probably play Miles Morales. I haven't played either, but from what we talked
I
about
haven't
last
played
time,
either.
oh, you haven't played either. Well, from what we talked about
No.
last time, we were all just talking about like how Miles Morales is like its own standalone thing compared to the old like Spider-Man PS4 on PS5 and all that shit. And like, I think people are really hyped to have Miles Morales like in the game because before the fucking game, before Into the Spider-Verse, bro, where he really popped off, man, like nobody knew Miles Morales like that. And he, to be fair, he was a completely different character too. Well, not completely, but very different character so people would recognize him in the game and in the movie. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped for him. Miles Morales has always been up there for me. But like, Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite Spider-Man.
I concur.
Right.
Raimi trilogy is just something special.
Yeah, man. It's just like it's a product of its time, but it's just like
It's
people
funny
can
to
tell
watch
me
now.
like the objective reasons why it's just like, yeah, I mean it's a good movie, it's a good comic book movie, but like if you compare it to Far From Home or like the new Spider-Man movies, I'm like, fuck that shit. Tobey Maguire is my boy.
You're not giving the new dude a chance? Well, Tom Holland?
No, he's
I
chill.
like Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
he's chill. He's chill. He's cool. He plays
Yeah.
what they want from this version of Spider-Man well.
Yeah.
But Tobey Maguire is still OG.
I mean, he's coming back, so
Oh yeah. We talked about it last time. They fucking
Yeah.
confirmed Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire for the new Doctor Strange movie for the the
Yup.
whole Spider-Verse shit, bro. This shit's gonna be wild, man.
I can't wait. I'm so
Like
excited.
I kind of want to see a trailer to see like the premise of it, but I
Oh,
don't want to
no.
get spoiled. Like I don't want to know anything at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
Just
kinda on that
knowing that they're in the
fence.
movie, I think is enough for me.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, that shit sounds fucking good.
Yeah.
can't
Other
fucking
than
wait.
that, like, I mean, I don't have a PS5, so I can't play Miles Morales, but I've been really wanting to. Like, I've wanted to play Spider-Man since it came out, and it'll
Mhm.
probably be a driving force of when I can, when they're not only back in stock, but I have enough money again to get a PS5.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
for
day
sure.
one cop for sure.
For sure. I've heard some positive talk around Valhalla though. I'm not like I haven't played Assassin's Creed since 3. I've talked about this before on the podcast, so I'm not
Yeah.
really up to speed
Yeah.
with it. Like, I'm not gonna say it's bad, whatever, because a lot of people say the newer ones are a lot better than the ones in between from like the original Assassin's Creed, so like Odyssey, Valhalla. So like, I would assume the people who are fans with it are very happy with what they got.
I
Yeah,
would
I
hope
might
so.
have to. I might have to pick it up once it's a little bit cheaper. But I don't know. I kind of got turned away on Origins. I didn't really like the style that it was going, and I think I've talked about this before. So,
Hmm.
and it just seemed like more of the same kind of. But people are telling me they're enjoying Valhalla, so I might give it a shot. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
So I know since the last time we talked about both of these games, I said so since the last time we talked about Valhalla specifically, um, I was over a friend's house and he actually had Valhalla. He was playing on the series, not the Series X, but he was playing on the One X. I think it was like the newest version of One X. The the fucking branding for the damn Xbox is so like confusing,
Bad,
but
man.
Yeah, I
but
agree, and I own them.
yeah. But I was watching some gameplay, like live gameplay, and he was showing me like shit about the ships and how you can traverse land through the ships and then the combat. Uh, I get like really heavy, especially with the camera angles and stuff. The first thing I think of is For Honor, and I'm like,
Mm.
I'm turned like I like it, but I'm kind of turned off by it because I'm a really big For Honor fan, or at least I was. And the PvP just got really toxic, so I eventually ended up dropping out of it because of balancing issues as well.
It's
But
always been toxic.
yeah, I mean, well, it has its player base. It does have like a section of its player base that are pretty respect the honor code, the unspoken rule of the game. So
Yeah.
that's cool. But outside of that, that I guess that's kind of what appealed me to it. But I don't know. I was watching the gameplay trailer. It looks like I don't know. It looks cool. I think the big thing that they're really toting with Valhalla, it seems like, is the fact combat wise is the fact that you can dual wield like anything. You can
I
dual
noticed
wield.
that.
Yeah, you can dual wield two like two-handed weapons on each arm. You can pretty much dual wield literally anything, almost anything you
I
pick up.
find that hilarious because it's not even the first Assassin's Creed game to do that.
Really?
Really,
What you mean?
Like, okay, so I don't know if it was the first, but 4, Assassin's Creed 4, with the pirate one, you could dual wield swords, you could have 4 pistols, you could dual wield 2 of them, you had the dual blades,
mm,
fucking,
Hmm.
uh, Syndicate had the cane and the sword, the knuckle dusters. There's like so many iterations even before that. That I don't understand why that would be like such a focus.
I don't know. Well, you never played it, so maybe there's like some sort of refined Halo 2 secret sauce shit they're going on with that, you know?
right, right, right. I
You just
mean,
had to.
the Halo efforts. I mean, but that's really outside of playing it and just looking at the game for what it is. I could have got some hands-on time with it, but I wasn't really too interested in the moment. But it looks solid. I'm not. I think my opinion has swayed on it because it's not an immediate thing I want to cop now. But I will
Hmm.
definitely have it on the back burner because it looks cool. It looks
Uh,
cool.
okay.
Moving on to more gaming news. Cyberpunk 2077 released a official gameplay
Oh,
trailer. This is official.
man.
This is
Okay.
official.
I'm not
Official.
disappointed or whatever, but like, I feel like they've got way too
Wait, so did
much
you watch it?
information in it. Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, you
If it's
watched
the
it.
same
Okay.
one that I think I watched, I don't want to watch it again because
Okay.
I don't want to be reminded of any like plot details or anything that I revealed before.
Well, let
Oh, is
me.
this a plot trailer? I don't want to watch this if there's
Exactly,
gonna
that's
be
what
a
I'm saying.
Well,
plot
let
Like
trailer.
I
me.
watched one of the trailers and I was just like, people. I don't know. I got into a conversation with this with my friend, but he was just like, "Oh, you thought that was a spoiler? That was like that they told us that like way early in the game about the reasoning for a character being there, or whatever." I was just like, I get it, but like it's still the way that it was like presented. It's supposed to be somewhat of a twist, and I kind of wanted to figure that out, on my own. I didn't want some fucking retard on a goddamn uh trailer to tell me, you know?
Right.
Like
I
I was just like, what the
mean,
fuck, man?
well, hold on. Before you get deeper, let me kind of give the synopsis to the audience of what this trailer kind of entails, since you guys have seen it. Um,
Well,
essentially,
I'm yeah.
mhm.
No, I'm watching it currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Essentially, so this trailer was released about a week ago from today. Today is December 1st. The trailer pretty much gives you, your purpose for being in the story, which is what was iterated in previous gameplay reveals. Um, but it gives you more detail. Essentially, you play as a mercenary, and you are kind of like your independent kill contractor type of thing. There's something that has to do with biochips. It does reveal a lot of like core gameplay things that I don't really think would necessarily be an issue for you to know, but if you want to have like a surprise factor, they do include it in there, so you're not really like, I don't know. But they do have this thing where they actually I don't know if they meant to do this on purpose. I think it was, but they actually reveal how Keanu Reeves plays a part in the game.
I
That's
saw that.
exactly
Yeah.
that's exactly
Right.
what I didn't want to know. I
So
did not want to
we
know that.
we all thought this motherfucker was gonna be a skin or something. We didn't
Yo,
even
yo,
think
yo,
he was
chill, yo,
actually
chill,
gonna
yo,
be in the
chill.
No, no.
game.
Yo, chill, chill, chill,
Yeah.
chill, chill.
It's a trailer,
Yeah, but
bro.
I still didn't want to know. I don't want to.
26 million people. So you
No, no,
already
no,
watched the
no.
full. You already did you watch the whole
Yeah,
thing or
I
no?
watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing, but like I still don't want to talk about it because I feel like, you know, in my personal opinion, I still feel like people who it's like an important enough plot detail to not be, shown.
I
But I
agree.
mean, okay. How about this? How about this? We'll have a fucking spoiler like warning right fucking now. If you don't want to know, just fucking there's a timestamp that will have in the video. Just fucking click after that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah. We'll
so
include a detour, but
yeah, y'all had your chance. If you want it for your fucking shit, no griefing. All right. So they
spoiler
fucking
alert!
they fucking
Spoiler
told
alert!
us that Keanu Reeves, fucking Johnny Silverhand, is an AI in the biochip that you fucking jacked, and because it got damaged in the crash, or whatever, you had to put it in your body, and you're basically like half possessed by him. What
So
the
basically,
fuck,
he's our
bro?
Cortana.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I didn't know that was the case. I knew he was in the game, but I didn't know why he was there.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be an actual
I thought he was
character,
an
like a
actual dude, like an
companion or
NPC
something.
or something. I didn't know that he's
Yeah.
like the main reason that you're fucking doing any plot related stuff. I didn't. I wanted to fucking figure that out. Like, and that's the thing that my friend was talking about. He was like, "Oh, they kind of hinted at that earlier or something." I'm just like, man, fuck out of here, bro. I knew that he was gonna be in the game, but I didn't know he was like the guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that one
Like,
trailer was such a specific trailer about like everything he entails in the story, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh,
yeah,
I didn't kind of want to know this yet.
yeah, and plus they kind of went into his backstory, not like a severe amount, so it's like
No,
there's
they
still,
went into it.
yeah, they went into it, but it's like
Lightly, very
yeah,
lightly.
very
Very
lightly.
lightly.
They talked about like, oh yeah, he was like he was like a terrorist, he wanted to bring down the guys, and I was just
The
like,
man, the system.
I wanted to figure this out, man. Like it was cool enough that you guys have a character that we were all hyped about, Keanu Reeves in the game. It's like how fucking they revealed Spider-Man was gonna be in Civil War, bro. It's like that shit. Like imagine if they
Mm.
kept revealing piece after piece after piece of Spider-Man being in Civil War. It's just like, fuck, we don't even care anymore, man.
Right.
It's like the same. It's at least similar enough to me where it's like if they didn't tell us that Spider-Man was in Civil War and he just fucking shows up, I would have been wild in my seat, bro. I would have been fucking go. I would have had a seizure right then and there.
Damn. I don't know. I don't really think this. I mean, to be honest, I thought that honestly, when they first did the whole Keanu Reeves like pull you in thing, when they first announced the game, I thought it was just a marketing thing. Like I didn't actually think he was gonna be in the game. But this is like confirming that not only is he part of the game, but he is actually
He is
like a
a main ass
viable.
character.
He is like a viable aspect of the entire story and how it plays in with your character.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested on how this is going to work on the single player aspect and especially in the multiplayer aspect because it's been confirmed that multiplayer isn't going to drop with the game, right?
It's gonna be like a
So
GTA Online shit.
yeah, they're gonna further expound on the multiplayer of Cyberpunk after its initial release. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's definitely now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely going to be a story only type of thing. But
Mm-hmm.
that would I don't know. CD Projekt Red, y'all kind of dropped the y'all kind of dropped the ball on that one, bro. I don't know. That would have been a really good surprise to just not include
Yeah, in the
in the
trailer of all
trailer.
things, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Like I feel like what does this add for hype about the game? Like we already knew Keanu Reeves was in there. It's like I don't think anybody that was on the fence about Cyberpunk would have been jazzed to know why he's in the game. It's like I feel like everyone who cares doesn't really care any further about why he's in the game, you know?
Oh,
Like
they're tripping. And they actually have a I'm looking now, they actually released a Johnny Silverhand trailer. The
yeah,
what cry
that's what
oh
I'm
okay, I
Yeah.
didn't
saying,
see
bro.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't wow. So they really did just like put that
It's too
wow.
much. It's too much. They released too much.
That
I'm
is a
I'm going
lot.
on a fucking blackout on Cyberpunk until the game comes out. So you gotta just one more week,
That's what I
man.
think
Just
I'm
one more
doing as
week.
well.
Yeah.
I need to put in a new pre-order. I think actually.
Why did you
They
cancel yours?
I don't know if I actually put in a first one or not. I
You can
don't
probably just
remember.
check on it, right? Like check on the status of
I'm
pre-order.
actually gonna check. I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah.
What's crazy
Do
about
that.
this is that this game is supposed to be releasing on December 10th, the same day as the Video Game Awards. And y'all couldn't have waited. Like the moment you could have it would have been as easy as all right, and to further, get are you ready for the release of Cyberpunk on the stage of the VGAs, bro? We're all imagine all watching it live.
Yo,
And
I
they're just
think it
hyping this
might
shit up so
actually be a
hard.
saving grace for them. Because if the game is doo-doo hot trash, they don't get to be slandered at the VGA Awards that hard because the game just came out the same day. You know what I mean? Like, if it came
True.
out at the time it was supposed to come out, which was, say, March of this year, right? We would have had all that time to really, like, dig into it, whatever, good or bad, you know? But even if it's good, that basically secures it for some good-ass, like, content for next year. So I feel like they kind of get out like a fucking thief in the night releasing it at this time. I think it was just coincidence, to be honest. Not like no
Okay, I think I
conspiracy
actually
happening
have a
right now,
pre-order.
but yeah.
The 10th is literally next week. There's I don't know. I just feel like it should
Oh
have been
fuck,
released a little closer. Like fuck it, maybe the 9th, like at midnight or something. Like
bro, that's a Thursday, man.
Man.
I'm working on Thursday too.
I'm off, my boy. Hopefully,
Fuck. Oh
hopefully.
well, I'm gonna go before work then and pick my copy up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think I did pre-order it yet. Fuck! So many games, so many
So many
bills,
games, yep, I built.
and bills. So keep a lookout for Cyberpunk 2077. Hopefully, we get some
Hopefully the Holy Grail will be delivered to us. We're tired of waiting, man.
I
The
Yeah.
know.
time has come,
If this
CDPR.
game flops, oh my, there's nothing you can be excited for anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be very
there's
disappointed.
there is no other title that I feel like has people leaning on the edge of their seats like Cyberpunk 2077 is right now because we're all that is next gen defined. This game
Hmm.
is being built from the ground up to be next gen. So if this shit does not hit like in any type of way, like if it don't hit the feels, if it don't hit the action, if it don't hit the trigger figures with a lot of these fucking Rockstar players or whoever else that plays these open world games with these crazy storylines, like man,
The
they're gonna
Fallout players, the Skyrim
Yeah,
this
players.
is going to be
everybody's waiting
Dude,
to see on this shit, bro.
fucking Deus Ex community
Yeah,
gonna
the
go
whole
stupid.
everybody who games right now, bro, is ready to see, dude. No matter who I talk to about CD or yeah CP 2077, bro, they're just like, yeah, I'm waiting to see about this game, see if it's like good or not before I buy it like a week or two after. I'm just like, shit, man,
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro. And like the gameplay that they have been releasing so far is looking really good. It looks really good, but it's always a vertical slice, bro. It's
Yeah.
always these demos and these choreographed CGI scenes and gameplay
True, and
walkthroughs.
builds that are old from the actual release build.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, I don't know. It looks great, but we got to see what's coming on with that. We got to wait for it.
Yeah. I'm curious though, if it is like at least a diverse amount of gameplay, I think I'll have fun just trying out with different type of builds. I'm probably gonna be the fucking Ghost Runner. Call back to Ghost Runner we were playing last podcast, bro. That shit was so fun. I kind of want to remake like a build from Cyberpunk. That sounds like fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, because they were saying that's like
Yeah, you can make any type of mercenary you want. You could be a melee hacker, stealth ninja spy, doctor,
Yeah.
lawyer,
Dude,
dentist.
I'm going full like stealth. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm gonna put that stealth system to its work.
yeah. And they
man.
say you could be a hybrid or anything. You could be anything. So I want to test it, bro. I want to see how far you can push this shit.
Yeah,
See
they
how
also
that
have
goes.
they also did say I forget forget what it exactly was in, but they did say like one of the RPG stats of the game is like you have a coolness meter. Depending on how cool you are, like it makes
Oh
it
my
like
God.
easier to talk to like certain people in the world and everything like that, and you get like different
A
pathways.
popularity meter.
Yeah,
I'm
they
dead.
they got a clout meter, yeah, bro. That shit's crazy. So keep a lookout for Cyberpunk 2077. Speaking
Finally.
of new IPs, Kojima was on Twitter in October. This totally flew over my head. But in October, Kojima tweeted out that he is Kojima Productions, they are looking for new hires to hire on some new devs or some up and coming devs to help him work for a new game. Since this new announcement, people have been scrambling and try to figure out what the fuck this new title is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be Death Stranding 2? A lot of people are
Nah, if it's a
saying
new IP,
I don't
it's not
think
gonna be Death
so.
Stranding.
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying a lot of people are wanting it to be Silent Hill PT.
There's no way.
Oh, if it's a Silent Hill
There's
game,
no
I
way.
will
There's no
freak
way.
out.
No, there's
I
no
don't
way.
think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be PT. See, I
Not
want it
possible.
to be PT. I want it. It's possible.
It's
It
not
is
possible, bro.
possible.
They're gonna have to fucking rip it from the greedy ass hands of Konami, bro. That shit is not happening, bro. Fucking Sony revealed that PT was playable on the PS5, but Konami was like, no.
Right,
Nah.
but right now they are saying that there was some type of allegedly they are saying that there was some type of deal that was struck up in regards of Silent Hill PT, and I guess they are trying to work something out, but no one officially mentioned that like that is what we're focused on or anything like that. So the news is very vague around this, but the mass of Kojima fans really want Silent Hill
Of
PT.
course.
And I do too. As a
I'm gonna be
horror
real.
game
Even if it
fanatic-
is Silent Hill PT, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. Fuck
What?
Konami, man. Fuck Konami.
What if I had co-op?
Well, I mean, fuck Konami, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Konami
can't say
is.
that.
Yeah, fuck him, dog. They
But he's
fucked
not
up.
under. But it's not going to be released under. But I'm saying, like, with Kojima being separated from Konami, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be something he's going.
Unless
to be
they
working
give all the rights to Kojima to release it and develop it under his own, like strictly, they just sign over the rights or the property, the rights holder of Silent Hills to Konami, bro. I don't care.
or he can just call it something else. Like, he doesn't necessarily. Have to
Yeah,
call it
if it's gonna be a
PT.
horror game, that's gonna be that like PT.
Yeah.
That's not Silent Hills, obviously. Like I'd be down for it. But if it has Konami's name on it, no, I'm not buying it. Fuck them. Fuck them. They fucked up. They had their chance. They really did. They had their chance. They fucked up. I don't want to give them fucking money just because they're like,
Oh, people got mad at us because we were being douchebags.
yeah, I am still mad. You fucking dickheads. You had
that was
this
fucked
man's
up.
working with Guillermo del Toro, and they were bogging out, bro. They made probably the single most influential piece of horror media that ever came out, like at that time, ever. You know how many fucking indie games like copied the shit out of PT and like all those
Yeah.
shits that like followed up
Yeah.
since then, bro? Y'all fucked up. Y'all literally held this man back from releasing probably what could have been like the best horror game for Silent Hill, especially since Silent Hill 1 or 2, depending on how you feel about those games.
And then when Metal Gear came out, let's not
Oh
forget
my
who
god,
started this shit.
Metal Gear
Y'all fired
Survive,
that
man.
nigga.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
fired that man and still released the game. Didn't even put
Mm-mm.
his name on the box. That's
Nah, fuck
crazy,
him.
bro.
Fuck him, bro.
That's crazy, bro. We don't forget, bro. We only
Mm-mm. I'm not gonna
we
forgive
just
him.
we only down with we still trying to be down with these anime titles y'all releasing, bro.
Yeah, man. I can't fuck with Konami anymore.
Yeah. So keep a lookout if you are a writer, developer, uh freaking artist or storyboard artist, whatever you need that can speak fluently in Japanese, because he Japanese, then feel free to go to his website www.kojimaproductions.jp, LinkedIn, I don't know if any of you guys read linkedin.com/company/Kojima Productions. There you go, you got it. um Moving on. Next topic. Red Dead Online. Red Dead Redemption 2, you guys remember that?
Yeah, I never played that game.
God. I haven't played that thing in so long.
Boy, well, let's say if you've never played Red Dead Redemption 2, but you know you're mainly interested in the multiplayer option. Well, now, as of today, you do have the option to buy it as a standalone game. Rockstar is releasing
Oh
Red
my
Dead
god.
Online as a standalone game. You can buy from
No
the
way.
PlayStation, Microsoft, Rockstar Games Launcher, Epic Store, and Steam, starting at $4.99. This is the price until February 15th. They said they took out 75% of their regular price, kind of like as a special deal for it first being like a separate rendition of Red Dead Online, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh,
Um,
did you see the disk space it requires?
it
What the
requires the
fuck?
full game.
Oh my god.
123 gigabytes for Red Dead Online.
What the
Yep.
fuck is this, man?
So this is the equivalent. This is
Wow.
the equivalent of playing Warzone and not buying Modern Warfare. Essentially, this is
Yeah,
pretty much what
yeah.
that is.
This is
Yeah.
the stupidest thing.
Damn,
If
bro.
if you do this, people do.
Wake up, people! They're
Oh
charging you
my god.
more to play a game that is half-ass, has a half-ass game mode.
And it's not even it's like half a game too, because the online comes with the story technically.
Right, and
And now
I
they're just
hear
selling the online.
right, and
But you still have to download the story.
what is the player count for Red Dead Online? Because I heard people were just going in there and just shooting folks in the back because there wasn't enough to do.
Shit, that's probably why they're releasing it by itself like this. So they can get a little bit more cash.
602,000 people that's their live player count right now for Red Dead.
Yeah, on Steam, you have 15,000 people playing it right now.
Okay, well,
So it's mostly console.
Yeah, I'd say a large chunk just console. I don't know, man. I've never been a Red Dead guy. I don't like the whole cowboy genre as a whole. So like, I never got into it. Never bought into the hype. Especially didn't even play the game on release. But
I preferred the story more than the Red Dead Online.
That's
Like
what
I
I
like
was gonna say.
GTA's online over the GTA story, but
yeah,
Red
that's
Dead
what I
I
was gonna
really
say.
like the
I feel
story
like
over the online.
I feel like more people like the single player campaign of Red Dead more than Grand Theft Auto, and the people who play Grand Theft Auto like the online more than they would like Red Dead Online. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
do you do you feel like they just should have released DLC or an additional expansion, or is this feasible for $4.99 as
I
an
mean,
introductory price?
it takes up no effort just to release the game by itself, right? It's like barely any effort just to be like, okay, well,
For
you
$5,
have the
and
game
they said
for
it's
$5,
75% off, and it's they're what they're gonna bring it back up. What's the full price then? If it's 75% off and it's
It's
$5
probably
now.
it's
It's
probably
gonna be
gonna
like
be
20
half.
bucks. It's gonna be
It's
like
probably
20
gonna be
bucks.
half, yeah. Because Red Dead 2, as a whole, as it is right now, is still like 49 something on.
Oh my god.
It's at least $40. So it's probably gonna be half. They're probably gonna drop it at like 20, maybe
Yeah.
15.
Do not buy this. I
Don't buy
cannot
this shit.
say this at all. Just do not give Rockstar your money. Like, yes, the story and the campaign of this game is fucking phenomenal. The graphics is phenomenal. Do not do this. This is some shady ass fucking shit.
Yeah.
No matter how much they sugarcoat it on their website, you're paying for something that's technically free in the regular version of the game. And it's like, it's the worst part of the game in my opinion.
The online.
Yeah.
Damn.
I barely played it because it wasn't that fun, to be honest. Like, not only was it like Wild West out there, like I'm constantly getting shot in the head, like just randomly. But
Right.
it's just like, I don't know, maybe there wasn't enough to do back when I played it, and there might be more, but I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the online too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring.
Interesting. So keep a lookout for that. If you do like Red Dead and you're interested in playing the online, it is now December 1st. So at this point in time, it has already separated. So they did separate the online from the single player, so you can cough up that $4.99 before they eventually hike up the price to something that is definitely not worth it next year. In February. So I mean, you have a good amount of time, so it is what it is. A little small news: Call of Duty Cold War. Call of Duty Cold War has released.
Shit is fire. We didn't talk about it because we were talking about it in the last episode, but shit is fire.
Yeah, I mean, you feel free to talk about it for a little bit. We can stay on it a little
Bro, you guys got it ever since we talked about it last time?
bit. Have I got on to Warzone before?
No, Cold War.
No.
I haven't, honestly. I've been wanting to buy it.
It's pretty good, man. Like,
Really?
yeah, we can definitely talk about this more. That, you know, it's been out for a while, and I've had more time to really sink into it. Because I think last time we talked about it, I think the game literally just came out,
Yeah,
and so I
try
only
to-
played the campaign and the zombies. But now that I've played a little more stuff and played the multiplayer, I never really fuck with COD multiplayers anymore, just because it's like I have nothing to prove, I have nothing to enjoy in the COD multiplayer scene anymore. But the campaign fucking schmacks, my guy. It fucking schmacks. Yes, bro.
Really?
Yes, bro. Black Ops 2 campaign on steroids, bro. Like, it's so good, bro. Like, dog. The first mission is like, it's like classic COD campaign first mission. You know, you're getting introduced to everything. There's a little bit of a build up to the story and the plot. You know what's going on. You figure out who the main antagonist is and all that shit. And then right after that, they hit you with the choose your own character, make your own character, boy. And I was like, no.
Oh, make your own.
No,
character.
yeah, I was
Wow.
like, no. I
What?
was like, yo, yeah, and you get to play as your own fucking character. Granted, it's nothing like crazy or something like that. Like, you can't customize how you look. You just be male or female. But they added like kind of like a pseudo perk system. It's basically perks, like how it affects the game. It doesn't really affect the story or like dialogue for anybody, but like it's just more of like an immersion aspect where it's like they psychologically profile your character. So it's like, oh yeah, they have violent tendencies, so gameplay wise that makes you reload twice as fast, you know, shit like that. It's pretty cool once you actually get into it, but I really fucks with it. And the way the story plays out, bro, is like if you've ever played Treyarch's Call of Duty campaigns before, they smack, bro. Like, it's fun. None of the levels I particularly disliked or thought was really boring. 2, the way that they have it set up this time around is kinda like how they did in Black Ops 2, where you have a main story and then you have 2 side missions. Black Ops 2, you had like a bunch of side missions that you could do that were like,
Yeah, you can do this if you want. They're like little splinter missions that you could do. It doesn't really,
doesn't really replace the main game. But in Cold War, the way that you do the side missions successfully, at least, is you have to get intel from the main missions in order for you to get more information regarding like the objective of the side mission. So I'll give an example, and slight spoilers, but it's not that big a deal. It's not gonna, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to beat or whatever. But one of the side missions is that you have to crack an encrypted floppy disk, and you can only get the codes from intel that you get in the main storyline. So once you get the intel from the main storyline, you get a code. You have to cross-reference it with the other intel that you've gathered, and it's literally like doing some cryptography shit, bro. It's fucking awesome. And that's not even the
That
mission.
does sound like fun,
That's not even
honestly.
the mission, bro. It's
Wow.
you do it before the mission so that it goes off successfully. And they even mention like I'm not gonna say any crucial plot details, but like when you get to the credits rolling and shit like that, they'll be like, "Oh, thanks to your code cracking skills, we were able to dismantle their spy network. They won't be able to, get that shit up again." It's like it's cool. It's like how you get like the best ending in the game, shit like that. It's so cool, bro. There's like
Are
multiple endings and
you
shit.
are
Yeah,
you are
man.
you referring to what are the codes?
Oh, what are the dimensions? What do the numbers mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh
basically
my
like
God.
that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
No.
you know how I don't want to spoil nothing, man, but
my God.
officially, I'm gonna put this on the record, bro. Treyarch makes the best COD campaigns.
If you know, you know. If you
If
know,
you know,
you
you
know.
know. And the
That
twist,
was
the
shit
twist in
else.
this game literally sent me for a loop, dog. I was like, damn.
Fuck, bro.
And people can call me small brain or whatever because it's not like earth shaking, ground shaking, but it's like in the context of the game, it is really fucking like holy shit, bro. It takes. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it takes the a story detail from the previous games, and it's just like, yeah, how about them fucking apples, bro? We gonna hit you with it. We gonna hit you again, boy.
Damn, son.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's fucking good. And plus, like, it's like I think the characters are really fucking good in Black Ops Cold War. Like the main characters are solid. You see Mason and Woods again. Like you can talk to them in the safe house. I didn't even mention that. You have a safe house that you can pick which missions you can do. You can just talk to the fucking characters, bro. You talk to Mason and Woods, bro.
That's cool.
They're like, "Hey, what's going, guy? Oh, you ready for the mission? Oh yeah. Here's my boy Mason here. He got fucking brainwashed by the Soviets." Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. It's actually so fucking cool, bro.
Oh, I missed the bro. Mason Reznov. Goddamn, boy.
Yeah, bro. Dude, this shit is good. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is fucking good.
I definitely will think about definitely getting a copy for myself,
Yeah.
especially on the new console.
Yeah. I'm just gonna briefly touch on zombies here. Zombies is
Oh
different.
yeah, how is that? I
from-
did want to ask about
Yeah,
that.
zombies is different from like Black Ops 4 in that they kind of took a step back from the whole weird perk system, in my opinion, where it's just like some random bullshit effects. So it's like,
If you stand in one place for 5 seconds and don't move, you get a stacking shield and damage bonus.
it's like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. That's weird. That's lame. That's weird. They brought back the old perks, you Juggernaut, Speed Cola, and all this shit. You
Okay,
run it, then you
okay.
buy it, The difference here is that it's like, I don't know how to relate this to because it's not like anything else that's ever been in zombies, but starting from round 10 and every 5 rounds after, I think it's until round 40 or 50, you can choose to exfil from the map so that you can like basically complete the map itself without like dying and losing if you don't want to go forever. But in doing so, it's like you get like a little rush round where you have to kill like a set amount of zombies before you get to, or not before, like, and get to the area within a time limit before you can exfil properly. If not, then yeah, it actually just ends the game for you because like your helicopter will get shot down. You're obviously not able to escape, and you just fucking die.
Expo. What is?
Yeah,
what does that
boy.
mean?
It's like
What is-
they rescue you with a helicopter.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. The weapon system is like it's kind of wonky a little bit. I don't say it's bad or good necessarily. I think it's just kind of different for what it is. Like you can still make custom loadouts for weapons and shit, and the mystery box will give you random guns of like random tiers and that shit too. So it's pretty cool. It's like it's a way for you to progress through the game through the rounds without like it getting too stale. It's like you're not going to be using the same gun 24/7 anymore, which is like good and bad because eventually you will have to replace it. Because every gun that you get from the mystery box will generally be an upgrade. Like the guns will just straight up be stronger, so
Yeah.
it's pretty chill. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the fucking progression on the new zombies is really fast now. Like the zombies will get like way tankier, way faster. So it really encourages you to like keep getting new guns off the mystery box and shit. And I haven't even tried to do any of the Easter egg shit, but apparently a lot of people like the Easter egg stuff on this time around too. It's really hectic once you try to get into it. But I was like just trying to chill out when I was playing by myself. So.
Is Cold War crossplay?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it is because we played crossplay on the beta, right? And
That's
so was Modern
right.
Warfare. Yeah.
Yeah. Cold
Okay,
War.
so I that might be like number 2 on my list
Yeah,
after
that might be the
Cyberpunk to
move
pick
after
up.
Cyberpunk. Yeah, boy.
For sure.
So Cold War is crossplay, and also starting in December, it is December. All the gold. So when it comes to Warzone and how they're fitting the lore of Cold War into Warzone, is that they are including all the guns from Cold War, including attachments, perks, equipment, extras. They are including those into Warzone and balancing them out somehow. Um,
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
very
Yeah.
interesting.
OPS
Yeah.
guns in Cold War.
It's gonna be weird because
Might
it's
stay
like,
away from Warzone.
yeah, it's like I think Warzone already has a cacophony of like a lot of guns. So like if this moves forward with like yeah we're just gonna add shit from the new COD games that come out every year, it's gonna be like there's gonna be a shit ton of guns, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to do like rotations, like
That's what I was gonna
guess-
say. Like, I feel like at some point they're gonna have to have a rotating list of guns that are gonna be in and out of the game. Like, probably like maybe on like a
Yeah.
weekly basis or something. Just because there's gonna be so fucking many.
Yeah, Warzone might suffer some balancing issues. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing Warzone with it each next couple of weeks, just because I kind of use that to burn off steam from Blaze Blue. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Warzone, because that is a really big roster of guns, and there's already so much so much shit you can do to kill someone in Warzone. So, we'll see how that turns out. Moving on to some Soul Calibur 6 news. I never thought I'd be hearing any news from this game again. Soul Calibur 6 DLC, they re-added Huang. I'm not sure if you guys remember who that is. I didn't even know he wasn't even on the roster for this game. Apparently he wasn't. He was a classic character who had a scimitar, that's how you call it, a short sword. I forget the name of his fighting style, but essentially they did a rework for him, and in this trailer that I have linked here in the show notes, they reworked his look. He looks different. They gave him magic now.
I don't know if it'll bring me
man.
back to Soul Calibur though.
I don't know either, because like at first I was interested, because I was sitting there like at first, you know what? At first I was interested because I was like, oh, this is a brand new character, and I didn't really realize who Huang was until he started using his leg kicks, because those are very reminiscent of the older Soul Caliburs, especially 3.
Yeah, very iconic of the guy.
And yeah, so it's like after that I was like, I don't even know, like what, this is supposed to be the last DLC character for season 2. If they do a
Right.
season 3, I don't know.
I don't know. It was a surprise that we even got a season 2 for this game.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur got some wild ass DLC, bro. 2B? 2B?
Yeah, and they did get Maru from fucking Samurai Showdown, which was cool.
Yeah, bro.
Geralt.
I will argue that a lot of Soul Calibur's DLC characters are a little too OD. Like they're a little too cool. Like 2B, are you serious? She
Yeah,
sweeps
bro.
everybody.
She
like,
fucking
Yeah,
owns.
she's so
she
OD.
sweeps everybody, dude. Like, oh my god, I can't imagine her in fucking Tekken, bro. Like, shit.
Yo, there's
Come
no
on.
escape, bro.
Like they had to nerf Noctis to the ground just for him to be good. And you're talking about 2B with a floating sword, floating weapons, a variety. Like, bro, nah, man. I don't know, dude. But his combos do look good. His combos do look clean. It's just this is just a really big turnoff for me, because I was one of the motherfuckers that enjoyed Soul Calibur without the supers.
Mhm.
And they put supers in this game. I fucking hate Soul Calibur 6 with a passion, bro. I can't play that game anymore, dude. They fucked it up, bro. I think it's just how they did the supers, because like it immediately cancels out any frame that your opponent is in. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you get the
matter what you're
invincibility
doing.
frames.
Whoever
It's
busts it
ridiculous.
first wins. Whoever hits that, no. Whoever's the last one to hit the super wins. That's pretty much how it goes. You could hit your super right in front of your opponent, and as long as he does it right before it lands, then you lost. You lost the clash. So it's not even a clash. You just lose. So
Damn.
yeah, you're taking that damage. So I don't know, if you're into Soul Calibur, then this is cool. This is cool. This is cool, but I just hope for somebody a little more interesting for the roster, someone new. But it is what it is. Um, Going on to some gaming slash entertainment news. It looks like it might be the last entry we have here on the podcast, but Resident Evil teams up with Netflix to make a CGI series that will fall in line with the games. Um, so they're eventually,
Really?
yeah. So, if you're
So it's
familiar,
like officially Capcom and shit.
They're
yeah, it's
canon,
official.
bro.
So it's official. So whatever
Hmm.
you see in this new Netflix series that's coming up for Resident Evil, what happens in that is what's going to be canon from to the games afterwards.
So like, does anybody actually care about the Resident Evil lore? Like
No.
it's so fucking all over the place, bro. I couldn't even like I feel nothing. Like it's like, oh we're gonna add something else to obfuscate this fucking lore even more. Alright.
No.
Whatever it is, bro, I'm down for it. We don't care anymore.
I just
Y'all
wanted to
apparently
be
don't care either.
I just wanted to
About
be
making
scary
sense of it,
again.
man. Oh
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
want
yeah.
like
Hopefully,
it's I
hopefully.
don't
Actually, the art for this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
it looks good. I'm not debating that. I just wanted to be scary again. Like I just want like I wanted to be what was it? Resident Evil 2 was like the kind of creepy one. Um
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Borderline scary shit, but it just
Two,
seems
yeah, the
like
remake of two was fucking horrifying. God damn, that shit scared the shit out of me.
yeah, it just seems like everything after Dead Space 3 like just isn't scary anymore. Any major title
Oh
like
my god, man, don't bring up Dead Space again,
Dead
bro.
Space 3, bro.
Oh,
You remember
no,
that shit,
man. Oh
boy?
man, I
That
love Dead
fucking
Space, dude.
action-packed thriller. This shit was not scary, bro. This shit is
Yeah,
really
but like, that's a whole fucking black hole that we're about to jump into if we don't talk about Dead Space, bro. Like,
okay.
this,
Well, we'll
they
move.
got they caught so much shit for no reason, bro. Because EA was like,
It must be a AAA game. It must be a AAA game. So we must conform it to be a AAA game to make sales.
and it's like I kind of understand,
Right.
at least from purely because of a sales like perspective. Like they have a pretty well recognized, well liked IP that they're like, well, we got to make money out of it because we have to invest a fair amount of money into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like from Dead Space 1 and 2, it's like those are, we can all agree that those are some good ass games, but they didn't
Yes,
sell
sir.
particularly well. Like I think out of all the games combined, I don't remember a specific number, but I think it was just about 5 million out of all three games, which is not like a small number, but considering that like they still have to dump resources into it, and it's not a it I wouldn't consider it indie by any means, but it's not really a AAA game, right?
Mm.
It's like kind of like the in between like mid-level, maybe like A or double A kind of game. I don't know how that shit works, but
No, I call it.
they
I
still wanted they still invested a fair amount of money into the game, so they're looking for some sort of return. It just sucks that it had to be Dead Space out of all the games, you know what I mean? Because
right.
EA was just fucking up left and right. This is like Battlefield 4 era, I think, and like all their games are shit in the bed or something like that.
Yeah.
So it just came to them falling in the chopping block because I think Dead Space out of their games out of the air was like that shit still slapped. Like even though Dead Space 3 isn't scary, I think it's still a fun game. Like I still want to play with the boys at some point.
Nah, I couldn't get into it. It kind of killed me. It killed my immersion.
Yeah, that's
I fell
why
out really
it's
hard.
just like, oh man, I want them to remaster Dead Space 1 and 2, bro. I want to experience those games at like as good as the developers wanted to be. Like was those like artistically, those games are very good looking games, even though they're old, because of like how they dealt with lighting and like the atmosphere of the games and all that. So I would be down if they were to re-release the games in a remaster format, not just the fucking texture upscale, whatever. Just like I want more Dead Space content, bro. Bring them back from the dead, man. Revive them. These mans were killed off
Yeah,
for
it's
no
up to
good reason,
EA.
bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. They got fucking absorbed. It sucks.
I see.
It's really tragic, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If they did, I hope they do a legit remake of
Yeah, exactly.
Dead
Whole
Space
ass
3
remake.
to make it of Dead Space 3 to make it scary. That would be really cool. Like
That'd
an
be interesting.
alternate ending, like alternate thing, and then like make it canon. And then if it's really good, like you kind of continue it with like 4 or some crazy shit. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that would be crazy. Or like do some different shit like they did with Gears of War 5 and well, I'm not going to say it for spoilers sake. But they
Well,
added like
shift focus.
huh?
Like shift focus of like the main character.
Yeah, shit fuck cuz we missed Dead Space. I missed Dead Space, bro. If they made a new one, I'd totally be down for buying that shit.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be.
Hell yeah. Like
No,
they completely
it really is like one of a kind, bro.
yeah, those are classics. I don't
Like
know
I
what
can't think of any of. I don't want to hear nobody say System Shock, bro, because it's not even fucking close. There ain't
System Shock.
no game like Dead Space, a space survival horror. I can't think of any other game that's like Dead Space. In terms of atmosphere, gameplay, because the game is still fucking fun, even though it is a spooky kind of game. Like, there is no other game like it. People can say, "Oh, it's Resident Evil 4," but in space, it's like, yeah, but no, don't be
What
like that.
about Alien Isolation?
That's not the same, bro.
That's not the same.
Alien, and Dead Space are not the same at all. Alien, you're getting
Alien-
hunted by the xenomorph. You have
Yeah,
there's
that's
obviously
true.
more than one xenomorph, right? But like that is the terror. The xenomorph is the perfect organism designed to hunt and kill. But Dead Space is like existential horror. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
you and the entirety of humanity is insignificant and tiny compared to the rest of the universe. You are isolated from your other people, and like even those like around you is going to be consumed and turned into like reanimated corpses like that. Like literally nothing is safe.
Yeah, it follows. I feel like it follows closer to the storyline of Doom, the older Dooms. The Doom
Kinda
3.
I can kind
Yeah.
of see. Yeah.
Yeah,
In some
a
certain
way.
aspects.
Yeah, in certain aspects. So, I don't know. I feel like either way.
Yo, I'd be down for like another game like Doom 3. Now I think about it. Like, I get that people really like the new Doom games, and more power to them. It's like, yeah, they're fun games in their own respect. I like Doom 2016.
Doom
But
3.
I
has
would
so
be
much
so
charm.
down. Yeah, I'd be so down with another Doom 3 style game, like a horror Doom game.
I have that on my PC, bro. That game has so much charm and it has like a lot of atmosphere and
Mm-hmm.
the in-game scenes are just like really good. Like if you don't care about graphics, like if you're not a graphical person and you're just in it for like gameplay and world building, Doom 3 like is really like I had that game hard copy for PC and I have it digital. I've had it digital for all the computers I've had in my life. Like it
Mm-hmm.
stays on my shit even if I may not open it for years at a time. Like it's just one of those games that like you don't know until you know, bro. You don't know until you play it. Like if you just out here playing these new Dooms, don't even know where the classics came from, like especially Doom 3, I will say you don't have to play the original bit Dooms, but
Yeah,
Doom
because they're
3?
different from Doom 3 too. Like they're not even. Doom 3
Yeah,
was
they're not
such a
even.
huge departure.
Hell yeah, Doom 3 was that gas, boy. You really felt
Yeah.
scared, boy. I remember I
Yeah.
opened the door and saw that motherfucking pentagram on the floor. I was like, shit.
Yeah. And like, granted, it does like get alleviated towards like later in the game because you just get fucking every single goddamn gun, and the guns are so
Yeah.
fun to use and shit. So it becomes a little bit less horror. But for like the opening hours of Doom 3, I think I would cop shit out of any other Doom game that is like that, but the entirety of it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit was good. Like I think, because a lot of people, at least when the game first came out, like they were pretty down with it, but they were like, but this is kind of like not the same Doom that they were used to. You know what I mean? Like it is a lot different, considering that the focus of it initially was more of like a horror aspect. So I kind of see what people were saying, and I mean, shit, they're selling shit tons of copies with the new Doom style. So I don't think they're gonna do it, but it would be nice if they did somewhere down the road. Like if they wanted to revisit it, I think it would be very, very fun because there's no fucking horror games out anymore, bro. Like nobody makes horror games anymore.
No, I mean there are definitely horror games out. I
In the
feel
indie
like,
scene, yeah, but like not AAA. I haven't seen any AAA horror game that it's like, yeah, I gotta get that.
I mean,
Horror's never really been a AAA title though.
yeah, it has.
Yeah, that sure has.
Oh,
Resident
really?
Evil, bro.
Oh.
I mean, well, we can pump the brakes right there because
I mean,
there
Resident
is a
Evil
certain
has
point.
definitely been in the mainstream. Silent Hill, a little bit, not really. I wouldn't consider it super AAA because the team's always been small and the projects have been pretty small for certain.
I mean, Fear.
Yeah,
was a
Fear.
pretty
I
big
would
one.
say yeah. Okay. I think Fear counts as a mainstream title, but like AAA, I feel like we can't really conflate the two together per se. I think we say mainstream instead of AAA, just because we tend to like group those two together. But I think mainstream horror games have not happened in a long ass time.
A good one. What
Yeah,
was
good one.
Well, no. What? Oh, yeah. When did Layers of Fear come out? That was a while ago.
Yeah, that's pretty indie. That was pretty indie, and it was pretty small, and it came out like a long ass time ago at this point. And they tried Layers of Fear 2, and that shit flopped. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really hasn't happened in a long time.
Well, no. The what about the Dark Pictures anthologies? The little,
Oh yeah.
those
Like
are
Until
really
Dawn. Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. But they're short. You know what I mean? They're not like full fledged games. They're like a
Resident
couple
Evil
hours
7,
long. Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, just those games. Like it's only been Resident Evil and like Until Dawn recently. That's it. I can't think of anything else really.
Outlast.
Yeah, I guess so. Outlast has been out. Yeah,
Well,
Outlast 2 kind of
Outlast is
flopped,
scary,
but
sir.
like
Outlast
Yeah.
is scary, sir.
I'm not saying it's not scary, but like they're kind of like
You mean the second one they came out with? Like,
Yeah.
The new Amnesia game.
yeah. I heard the new
Oh,
Amnesia
that
game
is a
kind of
thing.
blows though. I heard it kind of blows.
Really?
Yeah. Heard people saying it was like it's kind of like a shorter experience and it doesn't really capture the same aspect of the original Amnesia. Kudos to them for trying again. You know, like we do need another horror game that kind of paves the way once more. I mean, fuck, we almost had PT like we were talking about earlier, but Konami decided to fuck us over, man.
What about the Metro games?
I wouldn't really call them horror games. They're like atmospheric shooter games.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, horror has been on a serious
Downturn, I'd say.
decline. Yeah, it's been kind of weird, especially in horror movies. I find myself watching more independently, like foreign field horror movies nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little hard to come by some good stuff. So, I mean, damn. I mean, hopefully they make the CGI series like scary or
Yeah.
I doubt it though.
I don't think it'll be that scary because, like, especially because they have like these familiar characters, like they have Leon and Claire. So it's like, not to sound like it's a fucking Dragon Ball Z or whatever, but we kind of have a rough idea of the power that they are capable of. So the tension. I don't think the tension's gonna be quite there, really, but we'll see. I mean, if anything, we might get a fucking crazy ass action scene like they did with the last Resident Evil movie. Shit, man.
True.
Interesting. All right. Well, that is all I have on my gaming notes.
Yeah, we're just at about an hour anyway. So I mean, if you guys wanna, we'll call here. Some good content. I think we got some straight content. No need to really drag it out.
Right.
I agree.
Right. All right. Well, this is episode 5.
Oh,
This is episode
yeah, I
5?
think so. It's been there was a
I think
big ass
so.
gap, so I think it is episode 5.
Let me
Yeah.
double check.
I'm pretty sure it's episode 5.
Yeah, it's episode 5. Yeah, it's episode 5. Well, this
Yeah.
was episode 5 of the Hidden Hueco Academy. The next time you will see us will be probably
Cyberpunk, boy.
Oh
Cyberpunk
my god,
Right
release.
finally.
before Cyberpunk, boys.
And then, so I guess the next upload you guys will see will be this one on the 7th. That's right before
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk, and then we will record again on the 7th. So that's still before Cyberpunk. So I guess episode, I don't know. We might just
We'll
wait
see.
on
We
this.
might wait out until
Yeah.
after Cyberpunk so we can talk about that.
But more than likely, our next podcast will be talking about the VGAs, because the VGAs also drops on the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm-hmm.
Video Game
Oh
Awards.
boy.
Well, I'll try to record something for that day because I think I'm off work that day.
Yeah. We
But
gotta talk about that for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know. I might post some of the coverage on here if I can.
Maybe.
I was gonna say I was thinking about recording it, and if you guys wanted to jump into a call.
Yeah, we might be
Do
able
like
to
a
just
live
record
reaction.
Yeah, live reaction
Yeah.
to VGAs.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some random dumbass game steal Persona 5's crown, bro. I'm just saying.
The indie titles. The indie titles are gonna flood the stage.
Hopefully, dude. I want indie titles to get recognition.
Dude, I'm excited for like trailers and shit we might see during this too.
Listen,
Yo, if they don't give us some fucking fire ass compensation prize for Cyberpunk 2077 on stage, bro, I'm going home.
they're probably gonna do some shit where like you pre-order it, you get like X amount of money and start off in the game or something crazy. like that.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah. So.
We shall see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we appreciate you, everyone, for listening to the podcast on episode 5. Also, thank you and shout out to all the 7 subscribers that we have. We do appreciate you watching the content.
Oh yeah.
We see y'all out here. Y'all are going strong. I gotta find a way to recognize y'all on the channel and also on my personal channel. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and close out the podcast. It has been your boy Ghoul, aka Galasai Ghoul, just trying to catch a vibe for episode 5, and I'm gonna pass it off to my co-host here for their closing statement.
Oh yeah, man. This is from Frosty Tofu. Always glad to be over out here talking about the news and just chilling with the boys.
Yeah, and it's been Diabolic Hollow, or you could just call me Hollow, and just been chilling, vibing with the boys, like he said. You guys like what we talked about? Don't be afraid to drop that sub. Hit the button and drop a like. All
Drop
that
a
jazz.
like. Knock that fucking notification bell.
We have to chill out because we have to grow. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
By the
sir.
way, if you look at our metrics, it seems like 32% of our viewers have not subscribed to our channel. So like we need to flip
Yeah.
the script.
Well,
Throw up that stupid ass graphic that I'm tired of seeing at this point.
look
now.
at this graph.
Yeah.
Right. Fact. So, I mean, definitely, guys. Definitely, we're trying to get this thing up and off the ground. We know it takes time, but we also need your support as well. So, if you don't mind, if you got this far, there should be no reason for you not to at least like the video. Sharing takes a couple more buttons, a couple more clicks, but at least like the shit so we can just get into the algorithm for recommendations.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you know where to catch us at our social medias, Instagram and YouTube. I mean, we should just start including in the link below.
Yeah,
It
it's
is in the
always
link
there.
below.
It's always in the description at this point.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right. Well, this is episode 5. We will catch y'all later. Deuces.
Peace out.
Later.